What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Porch Up here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 16 of the June Vlog Challenge of 2020. So that makes this June 16th, 2020. I updated finally. I got it up to date. All 15, well, now it's going to be 16 entries are now on the playlist. For some reason, I didn't do it past like 6. So there's about a week and a half of me just not doing it, apparently. So I updated that today because I had a little free time. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Please leave me questions for this challenge. I would greatly appreciate you asking me any questions that you want to talk about, whether it be pop culture or politics, what's going on in the world, all that good stuff. Let's just talk about anything. I'm down for pretty much anything. I will tell you when to draw the line, and so far I haven't really found it yet. So we can literally talk about anything. So the floor is yours. Please leave me a comment, a question down below. But anyway, so today is National Fudge Day, and I love fudge. My grandma for Christmas every year makes chocolate fudge, and she also makes a peanut butter fudge that my wife and I could probably eat our weight in, and it's really damn good. My grandma does a really good job. I need to get the recipe from her since I'm starting to cook and bake and all that stuff, and maybe pass it on for another generation. So there you go. I did have to go out of town today. I went all the way to Canadian, and then I had to come back and go through Wellington, and then I had to go to Hollis, Oklahoma, and then what was the last stop? Clarendon. So I was gone for most of the day. I got back about 4 o'clock because I got to I was driving to my last stop, and I get my cell reception miraculously comes back in between these 2 towns that I was in, and I had 2 voicemails from work, and they told me, hey, the stuff that you dropped off in Wellington, you have to go back and get most of it because it's for next month, it's not for this month. I'm like, oh man. So we had packed actually an order a month in advance, so I had to go back and get all the stuff because those flowers ain't gonna be fresh in July. It is June. Those things last like a week, maybe if you're lucky, maybe 2 weeks, and if they last longer than that, you might need to buy a lottery ticket or a scratch off because you might be lucky. So I had to go back, and that added another hour to my time, which is fine because at the time I was actually projected to not get back into town until about 2:30, and because of my little trip, I didn't get back till 4. So I was okay with that. Because that means only an hour in the shop, and then I just, brought in boxes and stuff like that and called it a night. And worked Pizza Planet tonight, and just listening to CBS Sports Radio once again. I forgot the guy that replaced Scott Farrell. I can't remember his name. I think it's the JR Sports Briefing. That's right. I think that's God, I hope I said his name right. But he was talking about baseball tonight, which I was more than okay with listening to, because right now I'm so livid at the MLB. It is ridiculous. At this point, like this morning, because I listened to a little bit of sports radio this morning when I was heading to work. That's when the DA show is on early in the mornings, and they were talking about how the owners are looking absolutely pathetic right now, and the players are pretty much posturing the owners, and the owners aren't agreeing with the players, and the players aren't agreeing with the owners, and the commissioner is not doing his job properly. Rob Manfred is the commissioner of baseball, by the way. So JR was talking about who's worse, Manfred or Selick, the previous commissioner, because he was actually the commissioner. He started the year I was born, and he retired officially in 2015, and then Manfred took over. But Selick had a lot of things happen in his regime, in his era. The Expos went bye-bye and then moved to D.C., which is stupid. Because I think there should be more than one Canadian team. Just like I think also at baseball, I think there should be more than one Canadian team in the NBA. And there was at one point in both leagues, but now there's just one. There's the Toronto Raptors and there is the Toronto Blue Jays. But there used to be the Expos and the Grizzlies in the NBA used to be in Vancouver, and they moved down to Memphis. But anyway, I still think that there's plenty of room for expansion, and I think that they should get a couple more Canadian teams. Maybe it's because, I like Canadian teams in leagues, obviously, because I got the Huskies going on right now. But it's looking bleaker and bleaker as the days go by that we're going to get a damn baseball season. And when we finally do, when the players and the owners as well as the commissioner gets their heads out of their asses, it's going to be mundane. It's going to be something just ridiculous. It's going to be like a 50-game schedule when you're used to having over 100, more than 100, and it just, man, they blew it. They absolutely blew it, guys. This was the time for them to step up and be the first team sports league to come back. When they're the kid, because this is something that JR pointed out, and I thought this was really interesting. The average baseball fan is 57 years old. Soccer and the NBA, I think they said was 42, and the NFL probably way younger than that. So 57 years old. If you wanted to appeal to the new generation, you want this thing to survive, you broadcast your games during the damn quarantine when everybody is at home. When everybody's at home, when the kids are at home with nothing better to do around the house, they can turn on a baseball game and watch it with their dad, and they can get intrigued. They can find a favorite player. Maybe it's Judge, maybe it's, just whoever. Manny Machado, somebody like that. But no, they wanted to have a dick measuring contest, and now it's going to be just the NBA is going to come back before baseball, and that is inexcusable because the NBA, while it's better, I think baseball really screwed the pooch on this one because they easily could have had just the whole nation, maybe the whole world's attention with the whole quarantine thing going on with everybody at home. No school for the kids. They can't go on trips. They can't see their friends for the most part. They got nothing to do. So you screwed it, baseball. You absolutely screwed it. Hopefully they can come back from this, but my God, wow, blew it. Just blew it. But anyway, so sorry, I had to go on a little rant there because I am just upset at baseball. At this point, I really don't even give a shit if the season goes on or not, because I am looking forward more to the NBA season. And if baseball, wants to have their thumbs up their asses and not do anything, then maybe we shouldn't have a baseball season. Just ridiculous, unfreaking fathomable what the hell these guys are doing. And also, just like I said, I'm more excited about the NBA because I think my Lakers actually have a damn shot to win this freaking championship this year. And there's not going to be an asterisk next to it. There's not going to be anything like that. In all honesty, if the season happens, regardless if it's a quarantine season, if it's a full-blown season, if it's a scrimmage, whatever, you win a championship, you win a championship, y'all. I don't see why it would be an asterisk because they're still playing, they're competing, they're giving it their all. Yeah, okay, and also so there's that. Some of the podcasts I listened to today, I downloaded because the Locked In Cowboys podcast I listened to, and they advertise that they have all kinds of sports, and your team has a Locked On thing, so I checked it. I have a Locked On Rangers for baseball, even though there's nothing doing baseball. For the foreseeable, future at least. There's a Locked On Aggies, which is a football one, for Texas A&M, gig 'em. Locked On Toronto Maple Leafs, which is my hockey team, and then there's a Locked On Lakers. So I listened to the Aggies and the Lakers today, and the Lakers one actually pointed out something very interesting, and that is, like, all of these, beat writers and all of these, columnists are writing, that the NBA players need to suck it up, and they need to play during this pandemic. They need to play in the Disney bubble because it's going to be in Orlando, and that they need to just shut up and just get paid their millions of dollars and just play. And then come to find out that if the media wants to cover this whole tournament, they're probably going to have to be in that bubble also for at least 3 months for the rest of the year, pretty much, for the rest of the NBA season, I mean. And they're just like, this is ridiculous. This is we're being held hostage. It just shows how hypocritical somebody is. Like, they actually pointed out, like, it's cool when you see somebody pushing all their chips in the middle of the table, but when your chips are in there, it's a totally different story. You sing a different song. You have a different tune, and your mindset changes. So that just shows just how hypocritical, media is, and also, just in general, how hypocritical people can be. Again, don't mean to go on another rant, y'all. I actually had a very good day today. I'm actually excited because I'm bringing home food for my wife and I get to go home. I am home right now, but I'm talking to you guys because I want to talk to y'all. But yeah, keep sending me those questions, y'all. Keep sending them to me. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are fantastic, and I enjoy talking to y'all on a daily basis right now. When I get back, I'm back. After the June Vlog Challenge, I might do a couple of vlogs a week instead of doing it daily like I have been doing. Maybe I can do it like on a Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Friday, something like that. I don't know. Just something like that. Maybe like how I started my week and how my week ended, what I did at the weekend, prior, all that good stuff. And also I'm waiting for my last 2 damn pieces of my Halloween costume to come in. I bought these back in April, and they're still not here. I bought them from China, so go figure. And I actually emailed one of them, and I was like, hey, where's my item? I really need it. This is getting kind of ridiculous. I ordered it like April 26th. I think it was June 13th when I emailed them, where's my shit? And they didn't email me back. I'm like, of course they didn't email me back. It's been apparently shipped since April like 27th. I bought both these items at the end of April, and apparently they're still in China. Haven't made it to the U.S. I know that we have a pandemic going on. I know that we got this and that, but come on. Come the freak on. And I'm supposed to get one of the items starting tomorrow, actually. One of the items is like the window is like June 17th to like July 7th or something like that. Hopefully that item comes in because I'm waiting. As soon as I get all the items in, I'm going to start doing like a daily diary of me putting the costume together and what it's going to look like and everything like that. Because I've had these items, most of them bought for months, and I'm just waiting for all the pieces to get in. I still need one more piece that I can't buy online unless I buy it like in bulk, and I just need one thing. So I'm probably going to have to go look at some yard sales or something in the foreseeable future to see if I can find the last piece. I don't really need it. I just think it would make the costume that much better, but anyway. All right, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Like I said, keep sending those questions. I really would appreciate it. You guys haven't sent them in a little bit, so it doesn't matter, man. You can send me a question a day. You can send me 10 questions a day. Last year, I think I answered like 20 questions in one day. So yeah, it doesn't matter. There is no limit. Just keep sending me the stuff. And please, for those of you that are watching the Huskies, please participate in the poll question I got going on about the 92 I forgot what I called it, the 92 package. I can't remember what I called it. Where I will put each week. I haven't ironed out the details yet. I'll give that to you guys if this thing goes into a vote. If it goes into the if people vote yes, I'll go into more details. If they vote no, I won't waste my breath. But it's like a 92 score on one of the stats of a player. Haven't figured out how I'm going to pick the player or anything like that. I told them it was like a lottery system. I put their name like in a lottery in a drawing, and I pull it out. I'm like, oh, look, this person gets it. And then I pick whatever skill, whatever ability, whatever trait that I think deserves to get a 92 overall, because 92 is the year I was born. So somebody's going to get a 92. Anyway, please go participate in that if you watch the Huskies. This is for Madden 21 when it comes out, because I think the Husky season goes all the way to early August. So once that starts, maybe I can start these Huskies videos very, very soon after that. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go eat. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I've said that like 3 freaking times now. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys. And I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow. Enjoy your fudge, y'all. Bye, guys.